Nah, I mean they didn't do anything different really. They were just a better team tonight.
How difficult, offensively was it with carry on a little bit limited? Did it seem like it made you guys a little bit more one-dimensional?
I don't think so. Here at Auburn, we recruit, a lot of great players for that kind of reason. One guy goes down, the next man up kind of mentality. So, again, we had guys step up and make big plays for us. It was just ignorable.
There was obviously the fumble, the sack right before the half, and then the blocked field goal. I mean, those are probably 3 points, worst case scenario. How big a factor was that, kind of leaving those points on the field?
Yeah, no, anytime you're in a championship game, you leave points on the field. It's going to hurt you a little bit. So, that fumble is definitely on me. I basically just gave away 3 points when I should have just held on to the ball better, tucked it away better. But it is what it is. And, like I said, anytime in a championship game, when you turn the ball over, it's going to cost you.
Could you tell maybe that they were more prepared for what you guys were doing offensively based on what happened 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think they did a great job of preparing for us the second time. But again, at the same time, they really didn't do much different. We just didn't execute as well.
Where's the future of this program right now?
I think the future is really bright. As far as I know, every offensive skill player is coming back next year. We got a lot on the defense coming back, and we got some guys that are going to be leaving for offensive line wise. But we got a great group of guys, a great coaching staff. And, I think the best is yet to come.
A lot of people might look at this and say, you guys have been in the playoffs for about a month now and you ran out of gas. Did that have any factor that you knew for that long of a time you couldn't lose and teams you had to face at that time?
I think that's why you play college football. Anytime your back's up against the wall after a loss to LSU and you blow a 20-point lead and then you have to win 5 straight. 2 of those games are number 1 teams in the country. That's why you play. You gotta love that. As a competitor, if you are a competitor, you have to love that. And then you set yourself up to play in an SEC championship game like this, and that's really why you play. So.
You picked Auburn, probably wanted to play against Malzahn, the offense and everything. Have you paid attention to the speculation, the rumors about his plans?
No. So I've actually I deleted Twitter at the beginning of the year. I really don't hear anything outside of what goes on in the locker room, really, or in our building. So speculation. People have their own opinions, but it is what it is. But I haven't listened to anything.
Their defensive line obviously did a nice job. Do you think that was the difference in this game? You're just shutting down the run, or at least holding you for some yards that you usually lose?
Yeah, I think they were a big part of it. They did a great job of mixing up, the front IDs and different blitz packages, and then coverages over the top. So, hats off to them. They did a great job tonight.
Can you tell us about what a warrior carry-on is? I wish it wasn't 100%. Man.
Yeah, that man right there deserves all the credit in the world. I think he's one of the top five players in the country. I don't know if he's going to end up going to New York, but he deserves to. And especially, as tough as he is, nobody really knows how much pain he's really in. But he gave it up. He gave us everything he had tonight, and he obviously couldn't finish the game. But I talked to him on the sideline. I thanked him for being the warrior he is.
You got more football than we played, but if you had any chance to look back and say, man, we knocked off number 1 and then another number 1, and you brought this team, not that it was never an elite team, it always has been, but really solidified this team is one of the elite teams in the country.
Yeah, I think, like I said, our backs were against the wall after LSU, and we knew we had to win 5 straight to get here. And like I said earlier, as a competitor, that's why you play college football. If you don't get excited about that, I really don't know what you're going to get excited for. But it was a great ride, during this, ever since after that LSU game. It's been so much fun. This team's fought, day in and day out to get better every single week. And like you said, knocking off 2 big time teams, and then just falling short tonight. I think it's still something to be really proud of.
Thanks, Jarrett.
Thanks, Jared.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
Jarrett, you could come out, right?
Basically,
If you wanted, because of junior college, you could come out.
Technically. Technically.
Any plans?
No.
No.
You're not thinking about it?
About 5 minutes left.
I heard going into the game you've been getting some good feedback on stuff. Does that make you have to weigh anything after the bowl game?
I have no idea. I was like telling them, I don't have Twitter or anything, so I really don't know anything that goes on in the news, in the college football world or political news or anything. So I mean, it's what it is.
What about when it involves yourself?
You ever heard about your coach being chased by Arkansas and millions being thrown at him?
I mean, other than what may be on ESPN at the little ticker at the bottom.
Yeah. It would be pretty tough to see him go. You guys got a good thing going here.
I think Coach Malzahn loves being here at Auburn.
Would you sit down and think after the bowl game about whether you come back?
I mean, I love being at Auburn, and I've got a long way to go before anything like that happens. So.
Just how would you encapsulate this season for you guys so far? I mean, obviously this is disappointing, but
yeah, this is disappointing. Obviously, we hate this, but like I said, in the press conference, there's a lot to be proud of. Especially after LSU and you blow a 20-point lead, but then you win 5 straight to get here, and when nobody respected us enough to get to this point. That's something to still be really proud of.
Jarrett, what did you learn personally about yourself tonight in this game?
Oh, there's a lot to learn from a game like this. I mean, I got to do a lot better job. Obviously, the first turnover, that was completely on me. I should have just tucked it away sooner. Defense made a play and got the ball, and I think that was a big momentum shift in the game. And, I mean, it starts with me, so I got a lot to work on.
Jared, that's the 3rd straight week that you've been fumble in the red zone. You've been able to respond from the first 2. What changed this time around?
No, I mean, it's I always try to hold on the ball as much as possible, but for whatever
2 minutes.
For whatever reason tonight, we just didn't execute, and Georgia did a great job and they're a better team.
Was that deflating since you guys were knocking on the door, had a chance to go up 2 scores, and the next thing you know, they were up 10-7?
No, I mean, it was, it's part of football, but, we just tried to bounce back from it, the best way we could. And, like I said, just didn't go our way.
Thank you.